From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. Israel has pounded Iran with a series of airstrikes on military targets in retaliation for its barrage of ballistic missiles earlier this month. Iran is insisting the strikes caused limited damage. Reporter Mary Alice Parks says the Biden administration is emphasizing the U.S. was not involved in the attack, despite military support for Israel.
The United States has sent has sent troops to Israel to be on the ground in Israel. Maybe that is a part of trying to sort of give Israel an insurance policy, try to make sure that Iran does not respond again.
The attack risks pushing the archenemies closer to all-out war at a time of spiraling violence across the region, where militant groups backed by Iran are already at war with Israel. 4 people in Poland have been charged in connection to a plot to send explosives via courier to Canada and the United States. Polish investigators say their probe began in August based on security information and is being conducted in cooperation with that country's Civil Aviation Authority. Little else is known, but the RCMP say they are aware of the arrests but have no further comment at this time. Some medical professionals in New Brunswick say they are optimistic about promises made by Premier-designate Susan Holt. Dr. Lise Babin says Holt's promise to open at least 30 community health care clinics will go a long way to improve access to services. The president of the New Brunswick Medical Society also says the proposed clinics bring together doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, and a lengthy list of other health professionals to provide a health care home for patients. Today will be the last chance for Saskatchewan voters to cast an early ballot ahead of Monday's provincial election. The leaders of the Saskatchewan Party and the NDP have spent the final days of their election campaign renewing their appeals to voters. Scott Moe says voting for the NDP's Carla Beck would lead to a declining economy, while Beck says the healthcare system has suffered under Moe. And finally, a new report says that American billionaire Elon Musk was once asked by Russian President Vladimir Putin not to activate his satellite service over Taiwan as a favor to China's president. There's no word yet if he complied. We have more on the story from reporter Martha Raddatz.
The director of NASA, Bill Nelson, calling for an investigation into the startling Wall Street Journal report alleging regular communications between billionaire Elon Musk and Russian President Vladimir Putin. According to the journal, the discussions have been ongoing since 2022, focusing on personal topics, business, and geopolitical tension.
Russia has denied the conversations took place. In 2022, Musk said he had only spoken to Putin once in a call 18 months earlier, focused on space. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Game 1 of the World Series is in the books, and the winner is the Los Angeles Dodgers. LA's Freddie Freeman hit the first game-ending grand slam in World Series history with 2 outs in the 10th inning to give the Dodgers a 6-3 victory. Game 2 goes Sunday night. Over to the NHL now, where Stuart Skinner made 27 saves for his 5th career shutout in the Oilers' 4-0 win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Vegas Golden Knights posted a 6-4 victory over the Ottawa Senators. Sens center Adam Gaudette had 2 goals in the loss. Onto the hard court now. Scotty Barnes scored 27 points. Jakob Poeltl had 19, and the Toronto Raptors beat the Philadelphia 76ers 115-107, snapping a 7-game losing streak against the 76ers. And in the CFL, the Ottawa Redblacks snapped a 5-game losing streak with a 37-31 win over the visiting Hamilton Tiger Cats. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.